on the injury front, Jalen Thompson had a hamstring, couldn't return. Bilal had a knee, couldn't return, and Paris had a knee, couldn't return. Give credit to LA. They were better than us in every facet of the game today, coaching, playing, offense, defense, special teams. So that's very humbling. I think at one point in the game it was like 10-10, and then you look up and you're down a lot of points quick. So give them credit. It's not okay. It's not acceptable by me, by any of us in there, and we'll get back to work tomorrow.
What would you tell your team?
Just that.
You guys now have 2 5-game losing streaks this season. What kind of toll does that take on a team?
Yeah, just come back to work, man. It's hard. There's no doubt. It's hard. It's been a lot of adversity here, but we'll come back. We'll come out of the other side better for it. I know that.
Why do you think the game got away so like that?
I mean, just, collectively we couldn't stop them. And then, we didn't put up a lot of points. It's not complimentary football. They're scoring, you're not scoring. You need some stops, and you got to put some points on the board.
What went so wrong defensively?
I don't know. I mean, we didn't do a good job. The thing that stands out to me were the explosives on mixed downs, which going into the game, we talked about that. That's how they make their hay, and they made their hay today. We didn't even get it to third down, I think, in 2 or 3 drives. And like I said, give them credit. That's a good unit, but we got to play better than that.
Is there anything that you saw that the run defense in particular needed to do better?
I mean, it's going to come. We're going to look at the tape tonight. It's going to be fundamentals, and then, Nick and the staff and myself will look at it with a critical eye. We put them in the right spots, but I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fundamentals and technique that we're not getting executed at a high enough level.
How do you explain that fundamentals can be wrong in Week 14?
Yeah, well, every game's a new game, but it's on coaching.
What could you tell your fans right now to give them any kind of hope?
Yeah, we'll come out the other side. We will. I know that.
Why does Mike Wilson kind of shine with these?
Gets open and catches the ball. I mean, there's a ton of guys in there that, you're down in a game like that, and it's not going your way, and you just keep fighting. You just keep battling. I'm proud of that. We gotta help them out more so we don't get down like that. But there's a lot of guys battling out there.
Did you think that coming into the game, the energy level was up to your standard?
I did.
What made you kind of see that?
The week of practice.
One of the things you did this week was praise Puka and his performance today. I assume you still feel the same way. And what was he able to do today to be successful?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple coverages that they found the stress and they made plays. There's also a couple coverages that I thought we were in a call that should take away some explosives to them, and we didn't do it. So they kind of beat us right-handed and left-handed. You know what I mean? Meaning, when we should be taking away something, we didn't. And then the stress of when there's a tough one-on-one down, they were winning those too. So it just out-executed us.
You talked about go ahead.
You said after the 49ers game that you're a defensive head coach and this is not acceptable. Why do you think it keeps happening then?
In this game particularly?
Just why does it keep? I mean, it's 3 times in 5 games now that you guys have allowed 40 points.
Yeah, you got to play better than that.
You talked about the game being tied at 10 and things kind of got away from there. I'm just curious. Obviously, we saw what happened and unfolded on the scoreboard. But what do you think of your team's effort throughout, maybe particularly the end of the
I never question their effort because we got the right guys in there. We're just not executing at a high enough level.
You guys got Owen Papel some defensive snaps today. Was that part of the plan? You wanted to see what he had in it?
When you guys have this many injuries, I know you could say it's part of the NFL, but a lot of guys are down. What kind of impact does that have?
Roles change, you know what I mean, and no one's going to complain about it. We got to put our guys that we have available to us week in and week out in the right spots, and figure out there's a way to win the game with the people that we have. We got to figure it out better.
Is there anything beyond the effort level that you see that you guys are consistently doing well right now, or kind of to your expectations?
I mean, in certain parts of the game, I mean, we do things extremely well, but you got to do it better than we're doing it right now for 60 minutes consistently.
What are those things?
Fundamentals, technique and fundamentals, which lead to execution, which lead to playing complementary football, which lead to not getting the brakes beat off you at home.
I meant, what are the things that you are doing well enough?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we do a lot of good things throughout the game, just not consistently enough. Playing football. I mean, blocking, tackling, running, catching, throwing.